What's up, chat? Can you guys hear me all right? Chat! Can you guys hear me? Wait, does my voice sound bad, guys? Does it sound like I lost my voice? Chat, does it sound like I lost my voice? Bro! Oh my gosh, dude, I should not be streaming. Chat, how bad is my voice? Is it bad? Chat, is it bad? Is it bad? Is it bad? Is it bad? Yeah, it sounds like you did. Oh, shiz, bro. Fast, dude, why do I have to lose my voice? Chat, I don't know why or what happened to my voice. Wait, I'm fixing the chat on screen, by the way. Hold up. Yay! Guys, I don't know what happened to my voice, though. Does that look good? Oh, wait. Does that look good? Does it? Oh, I feel like, nah, wait. Dude, wait, chat. Something feels off about the chat. What is, wait. Something feels off about the chat. What? Something feels off about it. Something feels off about the chat. Something feels off about it. Wait, what feels off about it? Wait, chat, is it just me or something feels off about this chat? Does it look normal? Does it look normal or what? Does it look normal? I can't tell. I can't tell. Does it look normal? Does it look normal? Chat, does it look normal or what? Is it fine? You're muted? Literally nothing at all? Okay. Well, anyways, guys, welcome to the stream. It's too long. Dry West, the other staging one doesn't work. It looks fine. Okay. Sorry, guys. I lost my voice. I gotta be really careful here. But, wait, check DMs. Marlon got mogged? Wait, what? Dude, what do you... I saw that, bro. Chat. You guys know who Duke Dennis is, right? Chat, do you know who Duke Dennis is? Do you know who Duke Dennis is, chat? Do you know who Duke Dennis is? Do y'all know, chat, y'all know who Duke Dennis is, right? Y'all know who Duke Dennis is? Y'all know Duke Dennis? You guys know Duke Dennis? Do you know who, do you know who Marlon is? Y'all know who Marlon is? Y'all know who Marlon is? Yes? Bro, I saw the funniest clip ever. Wait, let me find it. It was the funniest clip ever. Let me find it. It was so funny. Where was it? Wait. Where was it? It was some oh my gosh, it was this stupid clip. It was just, oh my gosh. Alright, look at this clip. Look at this clip. Look at this clip. Back. Feeling good. Chat, it's like the two infinity stones of just aura just met up. It's such a stupid clip. Aura. How's that funny? Bro, it's aura. It's Marlon and Duke Dennis. How do you find this funny? You guys are so negative, bro. Like, I wanted to show you guys a funny video, and now everybody is just mad at me, saying that's not even funny. Bro. I'm back. I'm feeling good. Chat, it's aura. That's what it is. It's aura, bro. Marlon is chopped, bro. Bro. Marlon is chopped. I'm a billionaire, bro. Chill out, dude. Tyler Vitelli's in his story video. Wait, what? For real? Forced lap, bro. Chat, I thought it was actually funny. Okay, you guys are so mean, bro. You know, bro, screw all you, bro. I'm not showing y'all nothing else, bro. You guys are mean. Wait, what? Ready to close TikTok? You've spent 1 hour on TikTok. Yo, I've not spent an hour on TikTok today. Bullshit. Are you serious? I've been awake for 2 hours. What? You've spent 1 hour, 1 minute on TikTok today. What? No, the frick, I haven't. Yo, that's so cap. Bro, that's so cap. That's so cap. Bro, that's so cap. That is so cap. That's so cap. Wait, what? Spam cheek leak? It was from yesterday? Bro, I was on TikTok yesterday. Was I? Not for an hour. Oh, maybe it was last night. Oh, okay. I have to enter the password. Chat, I can't leak this password. Okay, you guys cannot find out what my password is. All right. Yo, chat. How did I turn into Tyler Vitelli? What? Bro, chat. How did I do that, bro? Does anybody know how I did that? Anybody know how I did that? Dude, I have no idea how I did that, chat. How did I do that? It was AI, right? Chat, that was AI. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did that, chat. Bro, chat, Stream University is the funniest thing ever. Bro, oh my gosh. Dude, I wish I went so bad. Bro, chat, have you guys seen the clips of Phantom, bro? It's so funny. Bro, I wish I was there so bad. Oh my gosh, Phantom.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you...
Chat, being the security guard would be so fun. They would be so freaking fun. Phantom's just chasing everybody around, arresting people. Dude, oh my gosh, how fun would it be? Dude, Phantom's got the best job, bro. Bro, he got the best job. Officer Phantom isn't playing. What is this?
How y'all doing? I'm Safety Officer Phantom. And I'm Safety Officer Chubbs.
Wait, chat, who's Chubbs? Who's Chubbs? Who is Chubbs?
And that, we ain't f***ing around. We won't play around with these motherfuckers. If you act up, you get packed up. That's a fact. And if y'all outside, we outside too. Come on, baby, stop playing.
Easy. Oh, have you guys seen this one? This one's so funny. Look. Easy.
Really can't find me the words. I wish that I knew what to say. Give me a block. I don't see the face. First time back since back in the day.
Bro, this looks so fun, bro. Oh my gosh. Chat, this looks so fun. Dude, they're just like holy aura, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, start watching his story. Dude, they're just like, bro, this would be so fun. They just get out of the car and just run. Who are they even chasing? Who could they possibly be chasing? Who could they possibly be going after?
My recital, I think it's very
Bro, I gotta actually watch that. Is Phantom live right now? I wanna go watch Phantom. Why is everybody spamming Key? Who is Key? Why is everyone, who is Key? Wait, is Phantom live right now? Is Phantom live right now? Is Phantom live? No, Phantom's not live. Who is Key? Why is everyone spamming Key? What the? Who the frick is Key? What? Who the frick is Key? Why is everybody spamming Key? What? I'm so confused. Who is Key? What? What the f- Who the frick is Key? What the f- Bro, y'all are scaring me. Did I leak something? Did I leak something? What the? Dry West sent you a reel. Bro, I'm not opening that. You leaked your password. Okay. Dude, chat, Stream University looks so fun, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, chat, if I went... Chat, do you think I would be a troublemaker if I went? Dude, I would try to get arrested by Phantom and his police force. Bro, that's so fun. That's like the best job. Okay. Key? Alright, stop spamming Key, chat. Joke's over, bro. Chat, joke's over, bro. Stop spamming Key. Stop spamming Key, chat. Watch Haskell, bro. I love Haskell. Haskell's funny, bro. It's a funny reel. Dude, I'm not checking it, okay? Homer dropped his donut. Dough.
Homer let the birds out.
Homer let the barks out.
He opened up the door. He opened up the door.
Chat, have you guys heard of Chat, I found a new niche funk artist. Y'all, chat, you guys want to hear it? Yes or no? Y'all want to hear it? Chat, y'all want to hear Chat, y'all want to hear it? I found this guy. He makes he makes really good funks. He turns like popular songs into funk remixes. Y'all want to hear it? Chat, y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it? Yes, please. All right, bet. Chat, let me know. Here, we can listen to the thick of it funk. Let me know what y'all think of this. It's aggressive gaming funk. Let me know what y'all think.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something milli, so I've been told. I'm in my prime, but this ain't even Final Four.
Leak your Spotify playlist? Oh! Wait, you want me to leak my... Wait, you want me to leak my Spotify playlist? Okay. Okay, you want me to... Okay. Why? Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure I don't leak nothing. Okay. Chat, you want to see my Spotify playlist? All right. Dude, listen to Doobaskooganoog. Doobaskooganoog. Dude, Pinky Up. Dude, chat, Tokyo Drift. Bro, play Black Beatles. Okay, chat. People are getting mad because I'm not doing his story, so we'll go watch his story, okay? Get to the main point of the stream, bro. Dude, chill, bro. Guys. Okay, chat. Listen. Would you rather, one, I stream for an hour, but only 30 minutes of that is the actual video? Or would you rather, two, I stream for 30 minutes and it's just the video? What would you rather me do? One? See? Thank you, bro. Nah, there's not a lot of people. There's some people that just keep spamming L. Get to the point. L, Cruz. We want to see his story. Play FC26? Oh, bet. Chat, I want to do a 3 a.m. stream tonight. I want to do a 3 a.m. stream. I want to do a stream exploring my house at 3 a.m. Should I do that, chat? Should I do that? Yeah, W idea, chat. Should I do that tonight? Should we do that tonight? I bet. Yes, sir. Chat, I also want to try something where, so for example, like when I go on vacation, I want to not pre-record streams. No, okay, that sounds crazy. I want to do extra streams, but I private them, and then I public them when I'm on vacation. Like, chat, did you guys all get notified for my stream about GTA Online? Did you guys all get a notification about, like, 4 days ago about this stream? Did you all get notified about this stream, chat? You probably all got notified for this, right? You probably all got notified? You guys all got notifications for this? You probably did. For the I Tried GTA 5 Online. Well, anyways, so this stream was a month ago, but I privated it for like 1 month. I unprivated it a few days ago. And so, chat, what I'm thinking I do is, like, for example, when I go on vacation, I do a bunch of extra streams, but I private the streams after they're finished, and then I make them public when I'm on vacation. Is that a W idea? Cause chat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, chat, cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have to go on one more vacation this summer, but it's gonna be worth it. 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 So we're rewatching it? No. You're not rewatching it. It's the same. Okay, because chat, you know what? I turn my streams into videos. So you're not. If you already watched the stream, you don't watch the video. The video is only there for people who didn't watch the stream. So you don't have to rewatch it. But, chat, where you going? I'm going to California one more time. But it's worth it. Chat, we may or may not be doing. Chat, it'll only be for like 3 or 4 days. But I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. Because, chat, I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay? We may or may not. Chat, okay, chat, y'all want to guess what we're doing there? Y'all want to guess what we're doing there? Chat, y'all want to guess what we're doing there? Cat's eye? No. Okay, chat. All I'm going to say is it starts with a D. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. I'll wait for somebody else to reveal it. I don't want to be the one that reveals it because I don't know if it's too early. Actually, let me just ask. Let me chat. Okay, no more. All right, no more. All right. Should we go watch? Wait, somebody made Montagem Cruz. Someone said drunk drive. No. Okay. Chat. This right here is Montagem Cruz. Somebody made Cruz funk. Let's take a listen. Yo, this is fire. This is peak, bro. This is peak. Okay, wait. Check DMs. Montagem steak? What is this?
Bark, look, I made a steak. Bark, look.
Steak! 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 Steak!
Wow. All right. Well, guys, hurry up and stream before we leave. Okay. Yo, chill the fuss out. Oh my gosh, Fakila, what the fuss? Fakila, I would have... What are you doing? Fakila! Fakila, what are you doing? Why would you give away your 1 of 1? Bro, Fakila, you could have got way better. You could have got way better. Bro, you could have got way better. Bro, you could have got better. Yo, Fakila, what are you doing, bro? Bro. Fakila, what are you doing, bro? Why would you give away your 1 of 1? I would have given you... Bro, you could have got better, bro. A Taco Ellie? Bro. Dude, all right. Chat, I'm trying to collect more 1 of 1s, except nobody will give them away. It's annoying as frick, bro. Everybody's just hogging onto their 1 of 1s. Nobody will trade them. Last Christmas. Bro, chat, should I play Forza? Should I play Forza, chat? I want to play Forza for stream. And I want to play Brawl Stars. I want to do Brawl Stars soon. But anyways, his story. All right, chat, his story. Okay. Watch his story. Okay. Okay, chat. Watch her story. Oh, should we? Should we watch her story? Should we watch her story? Chat, should we watch her story or should we watch his story? Yo, wait. Should we watch his story or her story? Wait. His story or her story? Chat, what I want to do today is I wanted to react to their videos instead of their shorts. I wanted to react to their videos instead of their shorts. Should we do that, chat? W idea? W. Watch her story. Watch Cat's Eye. Yo, hell no, bro. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, chat, which one is their best video? Is it the most popular one? I took revenge on a cheater. Oh, on Chester. Oh, it was bully. Oh! Okay. Dude, this guy's like Tyler Vitelli. Poll? Okay, you guys really want me to do a poll. Okay. Which do we watch? His story? Her story? Are they run by the same people? Chat, are they run by the same people? Dry well, so let's do it after stream. Alright. Okay, alright. Let's do his story videos, okay? We'll watch the most popular videos. Okay, alright. Bro, the last time we did this, it did really good for some reason. I don't know why. But, alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, everybody say hi, YouTube, okay? Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Alright, guys. Let's do the intro. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, so for some reason, you guys will not stop telling me to watch this guy called His Story. Last time we did this, it got like 300,000 views. So today, we are going to be watching his videos this time. Last time we did a stream, we reacted to his story shorts, and we watched all of his most popular shorts. But I did not even realize that this guy is also cranking out videos. So today, we're going to be giving his videos a chance, and we're going to be watching them for the first time. I don't know why, but like, for some reason, this guy is like the most watched person on my channel. So this right here is channels your audience watches. Obviously, the biggest channel you guys watch is Steak, and then after that, it's His Story. Somehow, His Story is literally above Fulton. I don't know how. So, yeah, guys, we're going to give this a try. We're going to be watching his most popular video called I Took Revenge on Chester. Full story. I think Chester is like his bully or something. So, let's go. Okay, all right.
I just wanted to
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these videos are very fast-paced, so I'm going to try not to pause a lot. But, yeah, smash like if you're excited to see him beat up his bully. All right, let's go.
change my clothes after PE. I just wanted to change my clothes after PE and get to science class without any troubles. Then, as I was sitting on the bench, one shoe off, one shoe on, I heard Chester Marshall's voice carry across the empty room. Heard you said something about me in
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This guy, chat, this guy looks like Sid from Toy Story. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this guy looks like Sid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This guy looks like Sid from Toy Story.
Period. Beach. I hadn't. I never
What? Did you say the B word?
said anything about anyone. I felt my stomach in knots. Turned around to see Chester 6 inches from my face.
Dude, Chad, this is like the most stereotypical Disney story ever. Oh my gosh. This is the fun. Okay, this is gonna be a really funny video.
All 4'11", 110 pounds of him. His big brother Bo had the locker room door.
Who the frick is Bo? So you got Bo and you got Chester. Chester's the bully, but Bo is like the big brother. Grown ass man, by the way, bullying a high school kid. This guy's like 30, and he's sitting there in a high school locker room bullying a kid. What a loser, bro.
Closed as he watched with his arms crossed. Bo's twin brother Cody leaned against the lockers,
How many brothers are there? What the frick?
looking bored. Both of them were 6'8", 300 pounds each, and were starting linemen on the football team. They were both 20 years old and still walking the halls of my high school like a pair.
You're telling me these guys are 20 years old bullying a high school kid? Grown man, by the way. Grown man, by the way. Grown man, by the way. Literally grown man, by the way.
Of tired bears, because every time the school tried to graduate them, they punched somebody and got held back a year.
They get held back a year? Wait, chat, should I get held back a year? Do you guys want me to get held back a year? I mean, I'm down. Just kidding, I'm not down. I'm joking, I'm not doing that. All right.
These were the notorious Marshall brothers. Chester knew no one would mess with him.
Sorry for pausing so much, but why are they so tall?
Because they were terrified of his massive brothers. Chester looked at his right hand that had a scorpion tattoo on the inside of his wrist. Have you
Yo, this guy's a cornball, bro.
ever felt a scorpion sting? I stayed still, thinking that if I didn't respond, I could just disappear, and it would maybe be better. I was wrong because he slapped me hard across the face. My fists clenched up. Pure rage flooded through me. I felt the muscles in my arms lock and my weight shift forward, and for half a second, I almost let myself tear his head off. Then I saw his massive, monstrous brothers both watch.
Chat, now listen, I do have a massive brother, but I'm not talking about... Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm not talking about height-wise. Okay, all right, let's keep going, guys. Bro, this is like the funniest story ever. He's just surrounded by bullies. Oh, wait, no, that's not funny. What am I saying? That's not funny. Okay, let's go.
Watching me very closely. Chester smiled, grabbed a fistful of my hair, and drove my face into the metal of the locker room door. The
Holy shit, that just got violent really fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow.
sound of my nose breaking was like someone snapping a pencil under a towel.
Oh my god.
Blood ran.
Bro, chat, smash like if you have ever been bullied. I hate, bro. Bullies are the worst, bro. Anybody who bullies, nah. Frick you if you bully people.
And straight down my chin and started dripping onto the tiles. His knee came up into my stomach, folding me over. He whacked me across the back of my head with 2 more punches, sending me down to the ground. Then he started kicking. 3, 4, 5
And in the balls. Oh my gosh. He's kicking. Oh my gosh.
times in the ribs, his sneakers pounding into me. I curled up because there was nothing else I could do, and I emotionally detached because I had to, in order to deal with this. Stay down, piss boy. Bo and Cody giggled.
Piss boy. That was not his stomach. Yeah, okay, what? Yeah, R.I.P. Okay, that was not his stomach. Okay, hey, yo. You bully Steak, you hypocrite? Bro, chat, I do not bully Steak, bro. Steak bullies me.
From the doorway. I love it when he has nicknames for his victims. Yeah, wait until Dad gets home and hears about this. He's gonna love it.
What? Their dad is in on this? Grown man, by the way, telling his kids to bully other students. Are you serious? Grown man, by the way.
The whole thing lasted about 90 seconds, and then Chester spit on me and then walked out. I lay on the blood-wet tile and listened to their sneakers fade down the hallway. I got up slowly, cleaned my face at the sink with brown paper towels, and stuffed wet tissue up my nostrils until the
Dude, if I was him, I would frickin' call the police and get them arrested.
bleeding stopped. I felt like such a pathetic, helpless loser. Then I realized that this had gone on for over a year, and I needed to report it. I went and told the principal, and he was shocked. Chester, you expect me to believe that little shrimp is actually hurting anyone? He's
Wow, bro. El principal, bro. El bully. El principal. Bro, like, you're like, why do you not believe the kid? Like, bro, he walks in there with a bloody nose and a broken nose, and you're telling me you don't believe him? El principal.
one of our best students. Don't you have anything better to do? Get out of my office. On my way out, I bumped into Chester's father, Wayne Marshall. Watch where you're going. He giggled and then hugged my principal. I was horrified.
Okay, so they have like a secret relationship going on? So that's why the principal doesn't care? Okay, so let me get this straight. So Chester and his 2 older brothers, they're all in a family. But the dad is dating the principal. So that's why the principal doesn't care. Wow!
No wonder he backed up Chester. He was friends with his dad. To make matters even worse, Wayne had just
friends, not dating. Oh, they're friends.
come out of prison after a 10-year stint for manslaughter. The principal saw me staring at both of them and nudged Wayne. This dumb kid actually just told me that Chester is picking on him. They both busted up laughing so hard that even the secretary joined in. I felt so small.
Bro, L's school system, they don't even care that someone's getting bullied. Like, he walks into there with a broken nose, and you don't believe him? What an L principal.
Then Wayne called out, "Yeah, all 4 feet, nothing of him." They cracked up even harder as the principal blurted out, "Stop, stop, you're gonna make me piss myself." The entire office erupted in laughter. I
What? Okay.
shook my head and left feeling hopeless. I felt invisible, like I didn't matter or exist to anyone. I had no one else to turn to, so I went home that night, sat across the kitchen table from my dad, who was an ex-Marine, and I told him everything.
Oh, shiz. I already know how this is going to end. His dad is going to go beat up the bullies. Oh, shiz. His dad is a Marine? Bro, chat. A Marine? That's like the hardest military position to be in, bro. Shout out to any veterans in the chat. Actually, there probably aren't any. But if your parents are veterans, shout out to them, chat. Marine is like the hardest. That's like the toughest one.
He didn't say anything for a full minute, then looked at me with a cold, hard glare that I had never seen before. He stood up and grabbed his keys
pissed.
off the counter.
He's
Get in
pissed.
the truck.
He's
He
pissed.
drove for
He's
30
pissed.
miles in
He's
silence. Then he glanced over at me. "This is on me. I thought I had trained you better to defend yourself. I'm really sorry, son.
Oh, hell no.
I think it's because after your mother died, I didn't want to be too hard on you, but that's gonna change now. That made me really
He's going to go drop off. Wait, chat. What's this guy's name, by the way? He's about to go drop this guy off at the freaking military boot camp.
sad because I knew he had always tried to do his best. I didn't ask where we were going, and he didn't tell me. We finally pulled into a strip mall parking lot. The sign
Oh
over-
my gosh, I thought they were about to say something else. Before they said the word mall, I thought they were about to say something else. Wait, combat sports? Wait, what?
One of the doors read, "Combat Sports." Through the front window, I could see a boxing ring, a row of heavy bags, and a man inside taping another fighter's hands. I felt really insecure and scared. "I'm too busy to train you in the way you should be trained, so I'm handing you off to a fellow Marine." Dad walked me through the door, and the man came over. He was maybe
Yo, this dude is ripped. This dude is ripped. Chad, this is like what I look like. Chad, that's what I look like, right? Chad, that's like what my physique looks like. Bro, rip the bullies. He's about to lock in. He's about to get trained by a Marine. He's going to beat up Chester. I'm excited to see that.
5'10", lean, with cauliflower ears and the kind of nose that's been broken so many times, it was barely there. "It's great to see you, Rico." They shared
Yo, why does this guy look like Hyphonics, bro? He looks like Hyphonics.
a hug. "So, this is your boy, huh? Yeah, he needs to learn how to handle himself. The real shit. Don't go easy on him." Rico looked me up and down. He pressed on my shoulders, felt my hands, and noticed the way I was standing. Rico didn't believe in conditioning you slowly. He believed in throwing you into the deep end and seeing if you remembered how to swim. The first day he made me jump rope for 20 straight minutes.
20 minutes? Dude, that's like, chat, bro, I can barely even run a mile, bro. If I had to jump rope for 20 minutes straight, I would die.
Couldn't do it, and he didn't care. He stood there with a stopwatch, and every time I tripped, start over. By the end of the 20 minutes, I was on the ground throwing up into a bucket while he made notes on a clip.
This is the kind of trainer I need, bro. This is the kind of trainer we all need.
Board. I looked at myself in the mirror that night and saw Chester's ugly face taunting me. "You ain't nothing but a weak-ass little piss boy."
Yeah!
I felt terrified that I wouldn't be able to do this. The second
What a
day, he
weird
put me
insult.
in front of a heavy bag and showed me how to throw a jab. Just a jab. For an hour. Left arm out, retract, left arm out, retract, until my shoulder was cooked. Every jab.
Bro, chat, punching a punching bag, it hurts your fist too. Like, it gives you bloody knuckles. So, bro, punching this for like 20 minutes straight, that is hard.
I threw, I saw Chester's face laughing at me on the heavy bag. "You missed, piss boy." I punched the bag harder and harder, using his words as continuous motivation. The third day, he put gloves on me and we sparred. Or at least, that's what he called it. I called it being hit in the face and the liver for 10 minutes by a 40-year-old former pro who was holding back just enough not to kill me. By the end of the round, I was crying.
Oh my gosh, his face is like destroyed. Also, by the way, does he not have school? Like, is he just skipping school now? What happened to that? What, did you just drop out of school? Okay.
Pulled the gloves off my hands. Save your tears for someone who cares. See you tomorrow. I went back the next day, and the next. I'd still get emotional after getting hit. Rico pulled me aside. "It's not just about the physical. You're gonna get tested mentally, and that'll be the hardest test you ever face." I understood and started to harden on the inside. I trained 6 days a week for months and months. Then one Tuesday, I looked at myself in the mirror, and my shoulders weren't the same shoulders I had in January.
Oh,
My jaw
he's getting ripped! He's getting ripped!
was set differently. There's a vein running down my forearm that wasn't there before, and my abs are starting to show.
Oh, shit! He's about to beat him up. He's about to beat up the bully. He's about to beat up the bully. Oh my gosh, rip the bullies. R.I.P. the bullies. Oh my gosh. They're about to get, oh my gosh. Dude, this guy's a little shrimp. He is tiny, bro. Dude, he's gonna beat this guy up. But the brothers, that's gonna be scary.
I went to school and saw Chester walking with his big brothers down the hallway and thought to myself, just wait until the last day of school, you piece of crap. There's a tornado coming. As I kept sparring, I started to find the rhythm and find the openings. I knocked a semi-pro onto his back with a left hook he never saw coming. He got up laughing, slapped me on the shoulder and told Rico, "He's getting good." Rico nodded.
Hey!
Through all of it, I said nothing at school. I let Chester keep taking my lunch money. He took it on a Tuesday, and I handed it over without a word, my eyes staring down at the floor, the way I—
Bro, no way. Chat, is that a real thing? Do people actually steal other people's lunch money? Is that like really a real thing? Is that really a real thing? Is that like, that's a real thing? Bullies actually do that? I've never seen somebody do that. Has anyone in the chat ever, has your money ever been stolen by a bully? Like, has somebody ever come up to you in the hallway and been like, "Give me your lunch money"? I don't think that's real. I don't think that actually happens in real life. Have you ever seen that happen in real life? I'm pretty sure that's literally just a thing that people made up for movies. I don't think it's real.
I had been doing it ever since sophomore year. He shoved me into a locker on the way out of English class, and I bounced off it and kept walking like I always had.
Chat, notice he has a calendar right here, June 14th. That's the last day of school. That's when he's going to beat up Chester.
He poured Coke down my back in the cafeteria one day, and I sat there and let it run down into the waistband of my jeans. I didn't move, and I didn't speak. I wanted him to think that nothing had changed. I wanted him relaxed. I wanted him sloppy. I was stoic.
What? What? Okay.
And quietly cold, and had nothing but revenge on my calendar. June 4th.
Chat, I'm pretty sure this is AI, right? This is all AI. This video in the background is AI, right? Is it? I genuinely can't tell if it is or not.
14th, the last day of school. That date was the only thing I cared about. June 14th was a half day. Everyone was hanging out in the courtyard.
It's
Kids
not?
running around.
Chat, I think it is. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it is. It's animated. Chat, but like look closely at some of the animations though.
Yearbooks and crying about. Everyone was hanging out in the courtyard. Kids running around signing each other's yearbooks and crying about how much they'll miss everyone. I walked through the building with my backpack slung over one shoulder, and I didn't sign anybody's yearbook. I didn't care about anyone, not even Lauren anymore, who
Actually, maybe it's not.
ended up.
Actually, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I was just looking closely at the face, and it kind of looks like AI. It's made with Blender. Oh!
I didn't
No, I don't think it's AI.
exist my entire senior year. I went out of the side door by the gym, and I found Chester behind the building, smoking a cigarette next to the dumpster. He saw me, and he gave me that same little smirk. "What's up, piss boy? Want another ass whooping?" He shoved me in the chest. I let myself rock back a half step. He shoved me again, harder.
Oh, so this is where he's gonna beat him
I
up.
stayed quiet. I let my hands hang loose at my sides. He wound up for a slap. I smiled, feeling excitement I never knew I could feel. "Hey, Chester, have you ever felt a scorpion sting?" He stared at me, confused. 14 months of pure, murderous rage formed within my gut as my left jab sprung
about to
out.
knock him out. He's about
7
to knock
months
him
of
out.
left arm out, retract, left arm out, retract. It caught him flat on the nose, and I heard the cartilage snap. His head jolted back. Before he could process what had happened, I came over the top with a right cross that caught his temple, rotated his whole skull on his neck, and dislocated his jaw. He started to fall. He didn't get to finish falling because another left hook slammed into his ribs on the way down, cracked 3 of them, and folded him sideways. As his head dropped to about waist level, a knee came up and caught him under the chin. He hit the concrete with a loud thud. I have never felt such deep satisfaction. I stood over him, breathing slow and even, the way Rico had taught me to breathe in the ring, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
He's about to cry. Look, he's about to cry.
Then I heard a loud guttural yell. What the hell? I turned around and saw Bo.
Run! 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 Oh, hell no. Run, 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 run.
And Cody charging towards me with rage in their eyes and clenched fists. I felt the fear grip my throat, but I put my fists up and braced myself. They rushed towards me, and right before they reached me, they stopped. They both wanted to hit me, but hesitated. They froze. Both of them were deeply conflicted with what to do. Hit me like that. He held his arms out. Come on, tough guy. Hit me like that. Cody.
Chat, y'all think, pause right out, do y'all think he can beat them up? Do y'all think his story can beat him up?
He pulled up next to him. Yeah, hit one of us. Do it. I dare ya. I was terrified for a few seconds. Then I understood perfectly. You dickheads can't take a swing at me, can you? You'll both be expelled, probably end up in jail. By the look in their eyes, I could tell I was right. I smiled.
Oh, yeah, chat, because they can't beat up a minor. Because this guy's a minor, so if they punch him, they will literally go to jail. They will be arrested. They will literally be arrested. They're cooked.
You need me to swing first, then you can swing and call it self-defense. I grinned, flipped them off, stepped over an unconscious Chester, and walked away. I never set foot in that high school again. I heard later that Chester was rushed to the hospital. My dad was waiting on the porch when I got home. I sat down next to him on the steps, and I told him what I'd done. He nodded once. Good. I was happy as hell that night. I woke up thinking that I finally had a whole new life with nothing but happiness and joy to look forward to. Then I got a call from my cousin Sarah that works as a nurse at the local hospital. Hey, are you the one that beat up some kid named Chester? Yeah. How did you know?
He got called? Oh, nah.
His father, Wayne, is here, along with his 2 big brothers. He has a broken jaw, a broken nose, 3 broken...
Wait, chat, is his story about to get arrested? Is his story about to get arrested?
...ribs, and a severe concussion. He's gonna need to be fed through a straw. Good.
What?
Well, I'm calling because when his dad saw him, he swore vengeance. I mean real murderous vengeance.
Oh, hell
and
no.
he knows it was you. I hung up, terrified.
Oh, no.
Wayne was a vicious ex-criminal who spent his whole life in and out of prison. I immediately told my dad about
hell
Wayne,
no.
and he knew exactly who he was, and tensed up. Shit.
Wait, who is Wayne? Were they like ops? Wait. So his story's dad knows Wayne. Wayne is the dad of the bully. Is this about to get bad?
I got even more nervous when I saw my dad turned cold. A day later, a black pickup truck drove by with tinted windows.
That's them,
Then an
that's
hour
them.
later, the same black pickup drove by, but this time, there was a red pickup truck right behind it. Both trucks slowed down at our mailbox, then peeled out and sped off. My dad pulled me inside.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. This is the type of shiz that happens when me and Steak go IRL and walk around our city. That kind of stuff happens.
Remember when I showed you how to handle the shotgun and the rifle? I swallowed my fear. Yes, sir. Refresh your memory, because these guys aren't playing around. I grabbed the guns out of the closet and went through loading, aiming, and unloading. I readjusted the scope on the rifle.
Okay, so they're actually about to have a full-on war? No way they are actually about to have a full-on war. No way.
And got it ready while my dad checked around the perimeter of our house. He then checked all the locks on the doors and handed me rubber buckshot bullets. We want them stopped, not dead. That gave me some sense of relief because I didn't want murder on my conscience.
What? They're about to actually go to war. Dude, this just got really dark.
Look, son, you did your part in this. You stood up for yourself and did what's right. Now it's my turn to let these assholes know that we won't be messed with.
This is dead out World War III, bro. This is dead out World War III. This is Call of Duty IRL. This is dead out World War III.
So I need you to stay upstairs. I was confused and mad. What? Why? Because fighting someone in hand-to-hand combat is a very different thing than dealing with weapons. But you've been training me on how to shoot ever since I was 3. I understand that, but it's my final decision. I can't have
what did you say? What did you say?
someone how to shoot ever since I was 3. I'm a very different thing than mad. What? Why? Messed with. So I need you to stay upstairs.
What? Why is he making him stay upstairs? Bro, yo, bro. Actually, no, W dad for that. W dad for that. I would not want my son going to war. W dad, does this happen in Utah? Yes, Chad. This is actually based off a true story. It's actually based off my life. I got into a fight with my bully, and then the bully came to my house and tried to kill me. But then I'm like, Stop. And then he went away.
I was confused and mad. What? Why? Because fighting someone in hand-to-hand combat is a very different thing than dealing with weapons. But you've been training me on how to shoot ever since I was 3. I understand that, but it's my final decision. I can't have you getting into any real trouble over this. If shit gets really bad, I will be the one to handle it, not you. Remember, real strength is restraint. Hurting
Chat,
people.
who's about to win? The bullies? Okay, what is this guy's name? His story? Who's about to win? His story or the bullies? Because I'm not going to lie, chat. This guy's a Marine. He knows how to shoot guns. He knows how to be in war. He's going to beat the frick out of Wayne. He's going to beat up the bullies. He's going to destroy them. Like, he knows the tactics. Like, he'll be hiding around a wall. He'll be like, bang, 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 bang. He'll cook them. No way he doesn't. I think his story's going to win. Let's go!
People is easy. Knowing when not to is hard. I knew I couldn't argue with him when he gave me that look. Turn out every light in the house. If they come in here, we'll still know where everything is and have the advantage. I went upstairs, turned out all my lights, cracked open my window just a bit so I could hear someone coming, and I waited. I only had my cell phone that was casting any light if I needed it. The next several minutes were completely silent.
So this is the war. This is the war.
Except for the eerie hum of our refrigerator. I could hear and feel my heart pounding in my chest. A few seconds later, I noticed my cell phone had no service.
They destroyed the cell signal. They have a blocker. They have a jammer. No way. No way. No way they have a jammer.
Have cut our Wi-Fi connection at our electrical box, which meant we couldn't call the cops. Then my stomach dropped when I heard footsteps coming from the outside. I quietly looked out of the edge of my window blind and saw Wayne Marshall, Bo, Cody, and what I assumed was Wayne's brother.
Oh, hell no. Who is this guy right here? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He looks like a genuine mob boss. They all have guns. They all have guns. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Imagine how scary this would be. You look out your window and you see 4 giant dudes holding shotguns. Genuinely, what do you do? Like, oh my gosh, this is terrifying. I'd call the cops.
Who was a massive tattooed monster of a man. They were all carrying handguns and shotguns, and I'd bet my life that they weren't loaded with rubber bullets. I quickly turned away, having never felt terror that deeply coursed through my veins.
That is so scary.
I looked out again and saw Wayne pound on our front door and call out, "Your boy has a debt to pay. My son is on life support from a concussion that he did not deserve. He's an innocent, fragile, small kid that your son bullied." I shook my head in disgust at how bad of a lie that was. "So you're gonna hand over that dickhead son of yours, and we're gonna beat his little ass into oblivion, and you're gonna watch. Or else we'll come in there and take out whoever we need to. And we are not leaving this property until justice is served." I felt a—
Call the fucking cops, bro! 911! What are you doing? Someone said rivals IRL. Okay, guys, come on, bro. Really, this is not the time to be joking around, guys. This is not the time to be joking around.
burning mix of fear and rage boiling up in me. My dad wasn't having it. I don't know what kind of lies you've been told about your angel.
Oh, the phone is jammed. You're right. They can't call the cops. Why would they not call the cops beforehand, though? Why would they not call the cops before?
Of a son, but it's all bullshit. For over the last 2 years, that tiny bully tortured and beat up my son every damn day at school, and those big brothers of his were helping. I grinned, proud that I had an awesome dad who had my back. Then I heard Cody chime in. "He's lying, Dad. We both saw his kid beat up on Chester because he's so small." Wayne called out even louder. "It looks like you and I are at an impasse and have different understandings of what has occurred. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds before we bust this door down, and I am not leaving here until justice is served, and I bring that little piss boy to the brink of death."
Bro, this is genuinely war.
I felt a chill travel up my spine. He wasn't kidding, and he was willing to
follow.
follow
I hope the dad's okay, bro.
Through. That scared the crap out of me. My father wasn't afraid at all. "I'm gonna warn you redneck assholes one time. If you take one step inside my house, you will be fired upon. And just so you're aware, I was planning to arm myself with rubber bullets. Well, those have been switched out to real bullets. So you will—
What? Oh my gosh. He put real— Oh my gosh. 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 Okay, this is about to get really violent. Don't— if you are like a kid, click off the stream. This is about to get very violent. Oh, Shays. He put real bullets in there. So originally they just had fake bullets, but he swapped them for real bullets.
Be taking your own life in your hands if you bust in here. There was a cold silence. I felt them hesitate after hearing that. I peeked outside and saw Wayne signal to Cody and Bo to head around to the back. The uncle went to the side of the house, and Wayne started kicking in at the door. Our house was old, and the wooden door wouldn't hold up for very long. Each kick he landed, I heard the wood splinter and crack. Then I heard the glass of our side window crash through. The fragile quality of my house made me feel so vulnerable to outside
Oh
forces.
my gosh.
There was no protection,
gosh.
and I hated
Murder Mystery 2 IRL, bro.
that Dad wanted me to stay up here. I paced frantically, desperately wanted to go down and help
Bro,
him.
his dad has got, his dad's probably using like military tactics.
So I grabbed my shotgun and waited at the top of the stairs. I looked down and couldn't see where my dad was. Then Wayne's
His
boot
dad's
busted
probably
through
hiding.
the front door.
Oh
I
my
got
gosh.
startled. Then I saw Wayne reach in, unlock it from the inside, and swing open the broken door. Only moonlight was casting any light into the room, and I thought to myself, will this be my last night on Earth? Wayne entered, shotgun aimed. Then I saw Cody and Bo climb in through the side window and heard the back door getting pounded in by their uncle. I panicked. Never felt that much fear in my life. Not only for myself, but for
Oh
my
my
dad,
gosh.
who was only one
This is so scary. Holy shit. I just imagine if this was me, I would literally be so scared.
man versus 4.
Holy crap.
Then Wayne looked up towards me. Come out wherever you are. Pop, pop. I heard 2 loud shots, looked down, and saw my dad had shot Wayne twice in the gut.
Oh my
He
God.
keeled over in pain and dropped his shotgun. There
Oh
wasn't
my
any
gosh. He just died. He just died. No way.
blood, which meant my dad still used rubber bullets. I was relieved to see that,
Oh,
but
tell
grew
me
even
rubber
more
bullets.
fearful when I thought that his brothers and the uncle would retaliate against my dad. Cody saw me at the top of the stairs and started rushing up towards me. I held my breath, readied myself, moved to the side of the hallway,
Shoot him,
waited
shoot him,
for
shoot
him to
him,
come up,
shoot him,
and
shoot
as
him,
he stepped
shoot
over
him.
the last step, I
Shoot him.
slammed the hardest roundhouse kick across his face that I've ever thrown in my life. I heard the bone of his nose bust
Oh
as
my
he
gosh.
tumbled back down the stairs in a heap and smacked into the floor at the bottom. I heard him yell out in agony, looked down, and saw that he had landed wrong on his right leg and broke it. It was crooked
Oh
and
my
mangled.
gosh.
I felt vindicated because it was the perfect kick, then fell back into sheer terror when Bo aimed his gun up at me and fired 3 times. My ears were ringing, heart pounding out of my chest. My dad called out, "Put that gun down right now, son." He was talking to Bo. "I'll take out your father if you don't." Bo hesitated and turned around to see my dad standing behind Wayne with his shotgun aimed at his neck. "If you take any more shots at my son, I will end your father. Do you hear me?" I was amazed and
Oh my-
alarmed at how calm my
Wait, what about the uncle though? What about the uncle? What about the uncle? What about the uncle? The creepy uncle with the criminal history? Where did the creepy uncle go? Where did the creepy uncle go? Because guys, remember, there was 4 of them. One of them broke his leg. He's laying on the ground. One of the twin brothers. The dad is being held hostage. The other twin brother is holding the gun at his story. So where the frick did the uncle go? Where the frick is the uncle going? Where did the uncle going? Where's the uncle going?
dad's voice was when he said that. Then everything took a turn for the worse when their uncle tackled my dad from behind and slammed him down to the ground.
I told you all that. Oh my gosh, he's cornered. 3 people aiming a gun at him. Holy shit, he's cooked, bro. R.I.P. This is actually like very sad. This is like incredibly sad. Oh my gosh.
Snuck in from the back door. Wayne, the uncle, and Bo all aimed their guns down at my dad. I froze, panicked. I couldn't just let them hurt my dad. Wayne kicked my dad a few times in the ribs and looked up at me at the top of the stairs. "You better get down here, boy, or else your little daddy's gonna be paying a visit to an early grave." Cody was still at the bottom of the stairs, unable to move at all. My dad glanced up at me, still so eerily calm. "Don't you dare come down here, son. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right."
No!
Wayne took his shotgun, stuck a knee in my dad's chest.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. Oh my gosh. I'm not watching this.
And aimed the weapon in his face while Bo and the uncle held him down.
Oh my gosh.
I was so scared that they would hurt him. I wanted to cry, but I held it back. Wayne looked up at me. "I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get down here, boy, or I'll end him. I've done it many times before. I'll do it again. 5, 4, 3. I had no idea what to do, but didn't feel like I actually had a choice. I knew that I had to give in, so I tossed my gun down the stairs. "All right, take it easy. I'm coming down." My dad barked. I said, "Don't come down here." I barked at him. "I won't sit back and..."
Yo, pause. What do you mean barked? Yo, what do you mean? What do you mean barked? What the frick do you mean barked? Bro, this is actually so dude. I'm actually on the edge of my seat. This is an insane story. I'm literally on the edge of my seat right now. Bro, I just hope they all survive though. I don't want to see anybody dying. I just want them all to survive. Oh my gosh.
"Let them hurt you, Dad. I'm coming down." I slowly walked down the stairs and stood in front of them with my hands up. My dad was laying on his back and had positioned himself near Wayne's legs. I made eye
Hey, yo. Okay.
contact with my dad and was searching for some type of signal, but didn't see one. My fear grew in intensity, and I started mentally preparing myself for what's to come. I could barely breathe and felt a quiet adrenaline coursing through my blood. If I was about to take the worst beating of my life to save my dad, so be it. I made my way closer to Wayne. Bo and the uncle were standing on both sides of me. I glared at Wayne with a quiet, focused rage. Chester was the worst bully our school had ever encountered, and I think deep down, you know the truth about him. I hadn't ever hurt anyone my entire life until your son brought nothing but violence and hatred toward not just me, but every kid in the school, boys and girls. And your other two sons not only allowed it, they supported it. Wayne smiled as if he was proud of what they did. I raised
Wow, bro, Wayne.
them to be tough. If you can't stand the heat, get the hell out of the kitchen. So you
Wait, that was actually kind of deep. If you can't stand the heat, get the heck out of the kitchen. Okay.
think hurting girls is them being tough, huh? Wayne wasn't about to back down. The bitch probably deserved it. Bo and Cody laughed. That enraged me. I thought to myself,
I feel like he's about to beat him up. He's about to beat him up, I feel like.
they might get the best of me, but I will take them to the grave with me, so help me God. Wayne gestured at Bo. Grab him, take him out back. It's time to enjoy the sweet taste
what? What are they doing out back?
of justice. This whole situation tested my will. This is what Rico was talking about. This was the ultimate mental test, and I was prepared. I knew that I needed to act quickly, so I nodded at my dad, giving him a signal. I took a long, deep breath in, knowing we only had one chance at survival. My dad nodded back, so I quickly threw a spinning sidekick into Bo's ribs and heard 3 distinct cracks. He keeled over
Did he just break his rib cages?
in agonizing pain. His ribs definitely busted. At the same moment, my dad grabbed the uncle's leg, tripped him, wrapped his legs around his neck from below, and put him in a strangling chokehold. He was unconscious within seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a 1v2 now. It's a 1v2 now. It's a 1v2. It's a 1v2. It's the dad and his story versus this guy, versus Wayne.
Wayne was the last man standing. He saw that both of his sons were taken out and realized that the uncle was also unconscious. So he aimed his shotgun at me, and I didn't have the leverage to attack him. I wasn't close enough.
The dad's about to come from behind and just destroy Wayne.
I froze, felt abject terror. He grinned, started to pull the trigger. Then my dad swept his feet out from under him, causing him to fall forwards, drop the gun, and faceplant into the hardwood floor. Wayne went to reach for his shotgun, so I took a step towards him and pretended his head was a soccer ball. Hey Wayne, have you ever felt a scorpion sting?
Oh my gosh!
He glanced up at me, confused. That's something your cunt of a son used to ask me. I took a step and kicked him in the side of the head so hard that he was knocked out for over 20 minutes. I helped my dad up and embraced him. I've never felt more relief and satisfaction in my life. The police finally arrived and carted all 4 of these idiots out on stretchers. 2
Wait, are they gonna get arrested though for beating them all up?
days later, a police officer called me at home, and I put him on speaker so my dad could hear. A judge has put Wayne back in federal prison for another
Yay! Yeah, let's go! Wayne is back in...
Another 10-year stint for attempted murder.
10
His
years?
brother and his sons will all be joining him for 5 years. Thank you, officer. A month later, I walked across the graduation stage in my blue
Yo, that is a really ugly gown. I can't even lie, chat. That's a really ugly graduation outfit. I can't even lie.
gown with a tassel on my head, and I saw the principal. He had heard what happened with Chester's family,
Yo, shut up, principal, bro. The principal literally... No.
and he put his hand out to shake mine. He had a look of empathy and was hoping that I had forgotten that he did nothing.
Nah, principal. The principal literally, at the beginning of the story, the principal would not believe his story that he was getting bullied. Principal switching up.
To help me. No hard feelings, right, son? I ignored his hand and flipped him off. Eat a dick. His face turned green with embarrassment because
Oh my gosh, he turned into an alien.
I made sure all the other teachers heard that. Then I walked past Chester, who was also graduating. He was still really weak and sitting off to the side. His jaw was wired shut. I
Wait, why is he wearing a blue outfit? They're all wearing black outfits.
leaned down to him and whispered, "When I think about how bad I beat your ass, it gives me the warm and fuzzies." Drew threw a kid through a plate.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's auto-playing the next video. My best friend stole my life. Holy crap, chat. Okay, that was a lot. That's a lot to unpack. That was a lot to unpack, chat. That was a lot to unpack. Wow. Okay, chat. Should we watch one more video or should we save it? Should we watch one more video or should we save it? Should we watch one more video, chat? Should we watch one more video? One more video! Chat, one more video. Should we watch this one right here? My best friend stole my life. Should we watch this one, chat? One more video. One more video. All right, let's watch. We'll watch one more video. We'll watch one more video. This one is about my best friend stole my life. It's about my his story's friend stealing his girlfriend. But holy shit, can we talk about that first video? Oh my gosh, that first video was insane, bro. Dude, like, all these videos, they genuinely have me at the edge of my seat. Like, I was actually invested in the story. Like, I know that I'm 18 years old and I'm a grown man, but like, bro, I was actually invested in that story. Okay, let's watch this one though. Let's go. Let's watch this one. Let's go. All right, let's see what this video's about.
Drew threw a kid through a plate glass window at a house party.
What the okay, what the fuss? What? Okay, the video starts out with, so Drew threw a kid out a window, okay?
Drew threw a kid through a plate glass window at a house party. The glass exploded across the front lawn, and the kid landed on his back in the bushes with blood pouring down his face, and Drew was standing over him with his fists.
So who's Drew? Is this like the bully part 2? Is this like another bully? Also, wait, chat. Are the videos like in chronological order? Like, is his story gonna be buff in this as well? Like, is his story gonna be ripped in this as well, or no?
Still clenched, screaming at him. People were running. Someone was calling 911. I grabbed Drew by the arm and dragged him around the side of the house so hard he stumbled. Someone had already called the cops. I could hear sirens and...
Bro, why is he supporting Drew, though? Why is he supporting Drew? That's what I don't get. Why is his story supporting Drew?
Blue light pulsed through the trees at the end of the block, and as soon as he realized what he had just done, it all hit him at once. Drew grabbed me by both shoulders and shook me so hard.
Why does he kind of look like Steak, bro? He kind of looks like Steak.
My teeth rattled, tears and snot running down his face. If this goes on my record, I lose my scholarship.
Ew!
You don't have
There's a booger falling down his nose. Ew! Oh, they're friends? Oh, they're dating? Okay, come on, chat.
Anything to lose. I have everything on the line. You owe me this. I shoved him off me, and my heart was pounding with panic. I have a scholarship too. I know, and I'll protect it. I swear. I'll go to coach the second year out, and I'll help you prove it wasn't you. I'll tell them everything. I just need time. He dropped to his knees on the pavement and gripped.
Okay, so why did he push the kid out the window in the first place? That's what I don't get. Why did Drew push a kid out the window in the first place?
The front of my jacket with both fists. 1 month. You'll do 1 month, and when you get out, I will fix everything. Your scholar.
What? He's gonna go to. Okay, wait. So they're talking about. So his story is gonna go to jail for 1 month to protect this kid.
Your girl, your spot. I swear on my life. Drew had been my best friend since 3rd grade. The sirens were on our street. I grabbed the front of his shirt and pulled him up off his knees. I was terrified of what I was about to do, but I said yes. I took the plea. 1 month in juvenile detention. My lawyer told me I was throwing my future away, and I signed the paper anyway. My mom was in the front row, and when the judge read the sentence, she let out a sob so loud, the whole courtroom turned.
Nah, I wouldn't, chat. If this was real life, I would not be doing this shiz, bro. I would not. I'm sorry to all my friends, but I would not go to jail for a month just to protect my friend, bro. He's the one that threw her out of the window. He's got to pay the consequences, not me. I would not do this in real life.
And the guilt hit me so hard I couldn't breathe. Drew was in the back row with his eyes on the floor, and he wouldn't look at me. My girlfriend grabbed both my hands in the hallway. She pressed her forehead against mine.
Wait,
1 month is nothing.
He's gonna miss his girlfriend for a month, bro. That's gonna be sad.
I'll wait. She squeezed my hands so hard her rings dug into my fingers. Write me every day. Every day. She kissed me, and I held on.
Hey, yo! I thought this was family friendly.
And the grief of leaving her was so sharp it tasted like metal. Drew was waiting at the bottom of the courthouse steps. He pulled me into a hug and gripped the back of my head. 1 month. I'll be here every single week. You won't even notice you're gone. He grabbed the front of my jacket and shook it gently. Your spot at the table. Your seat in the locker room. I'll keep it.
Nah, L Drew for real, bro. L Drew for real. I would never, bro. Like, L Drew.
All warm. He tapped the team logo over my chest. And the second you're out, I go to coach and we fix this. They put me in a van with blacked out windows, and I was so terrified my teeth were chattering. I slammed my palm against the glass. My mom was on the sidewalk rocking back and forth, and Drew was next to her with his hand on her shoulder. The van turned the corner and they disappeared, and I slammed my palm against the glass one more time, and nobody was there.
Bro, chat, have you guys ever been to jail? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I would not last a minute in jail. The food there is apparently like terrible. And you live in these like tiny little cells. Oh my gosh, I would not survive in jail. And also, like, you get beat up by the other prisoners.
To see it. The facility
chat, never drop the soap.
Smelled like bleach and sweat. They took my clothes and my phone and gave me a gray jumpsuit. A kid twice my size looked up from his bunk when
wait, no, never mind. This is juvie. Never mind.
Put me in my cell. What are you in for? I couldn't answer.
Chat, anybody in chat ever been to juvie? I haven't.
because my jaw was locked shut. He laughed. You'll talk eventually. I lay on the mattress and pulled the blanket over my head.
See, chat, look at the way his mouth is moving. Does that not look AI?
He laughed. You'll talk eventually. I lay on the mattress and pulled the blanket over my head, and I was so scared I shook until the lights went out. Someone was crying 3 cells down. A guard's boots echoed in the hallway. I kept shaking in the dark and told myself Drew would fix this. Drew promised. The lights came on at 6 and went off at 10, and every hour between was the same gray walls and the same gray food. Visiting day was Saturday. I showered and combed my hair and sat at a table in the visiting room, and every time the door opened, I jerked upright. Other kids' moms and girlfriends and brothers filed in and hugged them. An hour passed.
Bro, this is sad, chat.
The door stopped opening. The room emptied. A guard tapped my shoulder. Nobody's coming, kid. Back to your unit.
What? Wait, what? Wait, whoa, wait. Why did nobody come visit him in prison? What?
Humiliation burned so hot my face went red. I shoved back from the table so hard the chair flipped, and I stormed back to my bunk and punched my pillow until the seam split. 1 letter from Drew, 3 sentences. Holding.
Bro, so Drew is fake. Drew and his girlfriend didn't even come to visit him, and his mom. Nobody came to visit him. That's actually really sad.
It down for you, bro. Everyone says hi. Miss you. I pinned it to the wall and read it so many times.
Yeah, freak you, Drew. You didn't even come to visit him. Drew.
The paper went soft. I called Drew from the facility phone, and he didn't pick up. I called again.
Wow.
Voicemail. I left.
Wow, Drew, bro. So this guy really went to prison for Drew, and then Drew didn't even pick up.
A message. Drew, pick up the phone. I'm in here for you. I called my girlfriend. She picked up and sounded far away. Things are just really busy. I could hear music in the background and...
Uh-oh, chat. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, hell no. Oh, nah. Chat, I think his girlfriend's cheating on him with Drew. Bro. Oh, no. No way she said things are really busy. No way she said things are being busy, bro. Dude, chat, like that, bro, that's how you know they're cheating. Like, if the person you're dating ever goes like, oh, sorry, I was taking a 12-hour nap. Sorry, things are busy. Like, what? I'm in jail right now. I'm trying to call you. But things are busy? Yeah, bullshit.
A laugh that sounded like Drew's, and she said she had to go, and the line went dead. And I was so sick with dread, I slammed the phone into the receiver so hard the cradle cracked. My mom visited. She sat across from me, and she looked like she'd aged 5 years. She reached across and held my hands and wouldn't look at me. What? She pulled out her phone and slid it across the table. A video. I pressed play, and my hands started shaking.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Shaking so hard, I dropped the phone on the table. Drew at a house party, my jacket on his back, my girlfriend under his arm, my teammates around him.
No
He was
way.
standing on a table doing an impression of someone, and everyone was laughing, and the camera panned.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a plot twist. Drew sends his best friend to jail so he can steal his girlfriend. Girl too, by the way. Wow.
To my girlfriend, and she was leaning into his chest,
Drew, Girl.
Tears from laughing, and he leaned down and kissed the top of her head, and the room cheered. He was doing my celebration, the one I did after every touchdown. Arms out, spin, point at the crowd. He'd stolen that too. I shoved the phone across the table so hard.
If I was his story, I would actually be so locked in, it wouldn't even be funny. I would literally get so jacked at the 1 month that I'm in prison, and then I would come back and I would beat up Drew. That is what I would do if I was him.
It almost went off the edge. When was this? 2 weeks.
And then after that, I would become a billionaire within a month. I would be so pissed. Oh my gosh.
After your hearing, she pressed her hands flat on the table. A parent sent it to me. He's been telling everyone you were violent, that you attacked someone at the party, and he was scared of you. I slammed my fist on the table, and the guard flinched. He said he'd protect my scholarship. Baby, she squeezed my hands.
No
He went
way.
to coach with your recommendation letters. He used them to apply for your spot. He has your
No way! Oh my gosh, and Drew stole a scholarship. No way.
scholarship. I shoved back
It just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse.
so hard the chair tipped and the guard stepped toward us. I grabbed the table edge and pulled myself back and pressed my forehead against the metal and closed my eyes because Drew had used my own letters to steal my future.
No
A kid from
way.
my school got transferred in. He told me Drew had been telling everyone I was dangerous, that I snapped at the party, that he'd been
No.
scared of me for years,
No.
that he needed a restraining order. I counted the days on the wall next to my bed, scratched them in with a pen cap. Every mark was one day closer to making Drew answer for what he did. Release day. My mom was in the parking lot. Nobody else came. I shoved through the gate and the sun hit my face, and my mom sprinted across the parking lot and crashed into me, and I could feel how much weight she'd lost. She drove me home. I drove to school, and my hands were strangling the steering wheel.
Yo, he's driving a BMW. What the frick, bro? He's got like a supercar. Dude, he can get any girl he wants, bro. He's a Lamborghini.
I shoved through the front doors, and the hallway went
my
quiet.
gosh.
A girl I'd known since
Oh
middle
my
school
gosh.
crossed to the other side when she saw me. My old lab partner grabbed his bag and walked the other direction. I passed my English teacher and said good morning, and she flinched
Yo, who just said W Drew, bro? Nah, chat. Smash like if you hate Drew.
and looked at the floor. I turned the corner toward the cafeteria.
Oh, hell no. Drew was about to get the beating of his life.
Stopped dead. My lunch table, Drew in the center, my jacket on his back, my girlfriend next to him, my teammates around him laughing. He had taken everything, and I was so furious, I kicked the cafeteria door open so hard it cracked against the wall. I shoved through the cafeteria doors and walked straight to the table, and every step felt like concrete. The table went silent. My girlfriend pulled her head off Drew's shoulder, and her face went pale. Drew looked up at me, and his face was blank. Oh, hey man, good to see you. How was it? My scholar-
Oh, fuck off, Drew. Oh, heck no. Nah, Drew, talking about some, how was it? As if he's not cheating with his girlfriend right now?
scholarship.
Wow, dude. Oh my freaking
Dude,
gosh.
you were gone. Coach had to fill it. You used my recommendation letters. He shrugged. Things happen. You said you'd go to coach. You said you'd fix everything. And it is. He leaned back and spread his arms across the bench. I'm here, aren't I? He picked up his drink and took a long sip and smiled at me like I was a stranger asking for directions. Every person at that table dropped their eyes except Drew. I set my tray down and turned and shoved through the cafeteria doors
Nah,
and bit the
chat,
inside
I'm
of my
actually
cheek
mad,
until
bro.
I tasted
I'm actually mad. Bro, I'm actually mad that Drew did this. I actually have sympathy for him, whatever the word is. Like, what the...
copper. I went to coach's office. He leaned back in his chair. Drew came to me with
Wait, that's the principal from the last video.
strong letters and a clean record. The scholarship was reassigned. I gripped the arms of the chair. Those were my letters. I wrote those essays. That was my scholarship. I understand how you feel, but the deadline for reinstatement is end of this week. You'd need Drew to withdraw his application, and I'd need proof the original recommendation was yours. I gripped the arms of the chair so hard my knuckles cracked.
Nah, bro.
That will never
Who does Drew think he is?
happen. Then I'm sorry. He stood up, and I could see the plaque on his desk with Drew's name already engraved on it. 1 week. Drew's ceremony was Friday. The whole school would be there to watch him accept
Nah.
the scholarship he stole from me. I found my girlfriend at her locker. She slammed it shut when she saw me coming. Don't. Just listen to me for 30 seconds. Drew told me what you did. You attacked someone. You're dangerous. He lied. He threw that kid through the window and I took the blame because he begged me. She shook her head and backed away. That's not what he said. Of course it's not what he said. He took my scholarship and my girlfriend and told everyone I'm a monster, and you believed him. She turned and walked away, and I slammed my fist into the locker next to me so hard the metal caved in, and everyone in the hallway jumped. My old lab partner was at his locker. I walked up to him. You know me. You've known me for 3 years. Does any of this sound like me? He wouldn't look at me. Drew
Bro, Drew dead out turned the whole school against him. That's like, bro. That's like my, bro, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of happened to me in 9th grade. Except not on this scale, but like kind of. Some kid told everybody a lie about me, but it wasn't even true. And then a couple kids wouldn't even talk to me after that, man.
said you threatened him with a knife. I have never held a knife in my life. I don't know what to believe, man. Drew showed us screenshots.
What?
He showed us texts where you said you wanted to hurt people. He
What?
faked those. I don't know that. He
faked
closed
texts?
his locker and walked
That's crazy. He faked texts.
away, and I kicked the locker next to his so hard the metal dented, and everyone in the hallway flinched. I ate lunch alone at a table by the trash cans, and the loneliness was so sharp it pressed down on me like a physical weight. Drew's scholarship ceremony was Friday, 3 days away. The whole school would be
He has 3 days to recover his reputation. 3 days to recover it.
there. Coach would hand him the plaque with my name scratched off and his written on. I ripped my phone off the nightstand and pulled up every screenshot from the night of the party. Drew's texts begging me, take the blame. I will owe you forever. I'll keep everything warm. I swear on my life. And then I remembered something. The party. Dozens of people with their phones out. Someone had been
Oh my, wait, dude, somebody totally got a recording of Drew pushing the kid out the window. He should just go and find that.
filming. I spent 2 days tracking down every person who was at that party. I called everyone in my contacts. Most wouldn't talk to me. 3 hung up the second they heard my name. I drove to the house where the party was and knocked on the door, and the kid who lived there opened it and said, "Drew told me you'd come. I don't have anything for you," and shut it in my face. One kid said he had a Snapchat video of the whole night, but he deleted it. Dead.
No! Are you serious? Why would he delete? Oh my gosh. Why would he delete it?
End. I threw my phone across the room so hard it bounced off the wall and the screen cracked. I didn't have the video. I threw myself backward on the bed and held the cracked phone above my face. 3 days until the ceremony. 3 days until he walked across a stage and accepted my
Bro, chat, how's he gonna get proof? He's gotta get video proof somehow. How's he gonna do it?
future with my name scratched off the plaque. An idea hit me so hard I stood up. I didn't need the video. Drew just needed to think I had it. His own fear would do the rest. I told 3 people I had a video from the party that proved Drew threw the kid through the window. I picked 3 people who couldn't keep a secret if you stapled their mouths shut.
That's actually smart.
I told each one a slightly different detail so I'd know which version got back to Drew. By second period, the hallways were buzzing. By lunch, kids I'd never spoken to were walking up to me asking if it was true. Drew cornered me in the hallway. He grabbed the front of my shirt and slammed me against the lockers. "What video? You'll see Friday." "There is no video." "Then why are you sweating?" He shoved me harder. "If you ruin this for me, you ruined everything for me. My scholarship, my girl, my friends, my rep."
Chat, I'm calling right now. His story is gonna be secretly recording in his pocket, and Drew is gonna admit that it was fake.
Reputation. You told people I was dangerous and they believed you. A teacher won't look at me because of what you said. He let go and stumbled backward, and I could see his hands shaking and the panic flooding his face. "Friday, Drew. The whole school's going to be there for your ceremony, and they're going to see exactly what happened." He shoved me one more time and then stormed away and kicked a trash can so hard it bounced off the wall and rolled into the middle of the hallway. Kids scattered. I could see him pulling his phone out with shaking hands as he turned the corner. I leaned against the lockers and my heart was hammering and I was grinning because his fear was already doing my job. I didn't have the video, but he didn't know that, and his fear was going to do my
Yo, W manipulation, bro. He's just manipulating Drew. Except, I mean, bro, chat, whose team are you guys on? His story or Drew? Whose story are you guys on?
job for me. Friday. I barely slept. I got to the auditorium an hour early, and my hands were shaking as I climbed the stairs to the tech booth. I plugged my phone into the projector and tested it twice. The auditorium filled up, every seat taken.
Wait, does he actually have a video? Does he actually have a video?
Coach stood at the podium with the scholarship plaque. Drew was in the front row in my jacket looking like he owned the room. My mom was in the back row because I'd asked her to come. I was in the tech booth with my phone plugged into the projector and my hands shaking.
Wait,
Coach
what is he about to show? What is he about to show?
started his speech. "This year's scholarship goes to an athlete who demonstrated exceptional character and dedication." I could see Drew straightening his jacket from the booth. My jacket. The dread and the determination were fighting in my chest. I pressed play. The screen behind the stage lit up. Not a video of the party, just the texts. Drew's blue bubbles 30 feet wide. "Bro, please, I'm begging you." Drew's head snapped around. The room rustled. "Take the blame. I will owe you forever."
my gosh!
Drew jumped to his feet. His face went white. "I'll keep everything warm. I swear on my life." Pure panic took over.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, this guy came with receipts, bro. Nah, his story's not playing around. His story's not playing around. His story is not playing around. What? Yo, his story is not playing around, bro. What?
Over Drew's face. He charged the stage. He vaulted over the first
Yo, wait, wouldn't the bubbles be white because he was coming from somebody else?
row of chairs and knocked a girl's bag off her lap and sprinted up the aisle with his face wild. He tried to jump onto the stage and missed and scrambled
ass.
up on his hands and knees.
Fat ass.
and ran toward the tech booth, screaming at the top of his lungs. Turn it off! That's not what happened. I was there, but I didn't. He froze. I was there. Savage triumph flooded through me. The silence was so thick I could hear him breathing into the microphone he'd grabbed off the podium. A girl in the front row whispered, "Oh my God." A teacher stood up.
Wait, what just happened? What just happened?
Savage triumph flooded through me. The silence was
Wait, what did you say?
toward the tech booth, screaming at the top of his lungs. Turn it off! That's not what happened. I was there, but I didn't. He froze. I was there. Savage triumph flooded through me. The silence was so thick I could hear him breathing into the microphone he'd grabbed off the podium.
Wait, what did he do? He like admitted he was at the party? Was he not supposed to do that?
A girl in the front row whispered, "Oh my God." A teacher stood up.
did
Dead
he do?
silence. I stepped out of the tech booth and walked to the front of the stage, and my heart was pounding with a grim, ferocious satisfaction, because every lie he'd told was unraveling, and he'd done it to himself. Drew was standing in the aisle with every eye in the room on him, and his own words hanging in the air like smoke. He tried to recover. "I didn't mean, I wasn't, there's no video of the party, Drew." I jumped off the stage and landed in the aisle 3 feet from him. "I never had one." His face crumbled. "You just told 400 people you were there. You just told them it wasn't what happened. You just told them you needed a video turned off because it could prove something." I held up my phone. "All I had were your texts. The ones where you begged me to take the blame. The ones where you swore you'd protect my
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie though. Those texts, those are enough to get Drew cooked.
scholarship. The ones where you promised you'd fix everything." The screen cycled. His posts. Photos with my friends captioned, "The Crew." Photos with my girlfriend captioned, "My Girl." A post that said, "Sometimes people leave your life and you realize it was for the better." Side by side with, "You're
Yo, no way this guy's posting tweets on his Instagram. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
literally saving my life right now." Drew looked around the room like a trapped animal. "He's crazy. He went to juvie because he attacked someone. I had to get a restraining order." My teammate stood up in the 5th row. "Nah, you told me the same thing, but those texts are from the night it happened, and I remember you calling me crying about it." Another teammate stood. He told
Dang! Dang, bro! He got the whole school turning against him. Dang, bro! Dang. He got all the teammates folding too. Oh, shiz. Oh, shiz. Bro, I'm glad that Drew is finally getting karma, though.
me you threatened him with a knife. I believed him. "I'm sorry." Half the auditorium was crying. My girlfriend stood up. Our eyes met, and her chin trembled, and she pressed her hand over her mouth and turned and walked out, and the door closed behind her, and I felt nothing because she had made her choice a month ago. Coach stepped to the microphone. His face was gray. Drew turned to him. "Did you
Yeah, bro, the people in the crowds, they're actual NPCs.
assault that student at the party?" Drew's mouth opened and closed. "Did this young man serve a month in detention for something you did?" Drew looked around the room, and every face was turned toward him.
Okay, every face was turned toward him no matter what. They're all the same people. Okay. Chat, by the way, I've been thinking, I don't think it's AI actually, because AI would not be able to do this in the background. AI is not capable of doing like 50 different faces.
And not one of them was on his side. "Did you use his recommendation letters to take his scholarship?" Drew grabbed my jacket off the back of his chair and shoved past the entire row, knocking a girl's bag off her lap. He shouldered through the
Oh, he's
auditorium
pissed, he's
doors,
pissed.
and they slammed shut, and the sound echoed off every wall. The projector was still running. His words still glowed on the wall behind the empty stage. Coach walked down from the podium. He bent down and picked my jacket up off the floor where Drew had dropped it, and I was shaking with so much emotion, I couldn't name all of it. He folded it over his arm and walked it to me and held it out. "I think we need to have a conversation about that scholarship." He turned
Hey, let's go. W happy ending. W happy ending.
to the room. "The ceremony is postponed, effective immediately." He turned back to me. "Come to my office Monday." I took the jacket and my hands were shaking, and I put it on and it still fit. The whole room stood up. The clapping started in the back row and spread forward and built until it was thundering off the walls. My lab partner was standing. The girl who crossed the hallway was standing. My English teacher
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Frick all of those other students. Nobody defended him at all. They're all just like terrible friends. Nobody defended him at all. Like, he should not be friends with them anymore. If he goes back to being friends with them, nah, that's a bad idea. Like, literally nobody, like, they all just would not talk to him or anything. They just believed Drew's story. Nobody asked to see his. his like side of the story.
Teacher was standing with tears still on her face. I pressed my face
Yeah, the girl's gonna try to get back with him. He's gonna reject her. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna end.
into the collar of my jacket and cried because a month ago, every person in this room thought I was a monster, and now they were standing for me. I shoved through the auditorium doors and into the parking lot. My mom was there. She saw the jacket, and the relief on her face broke something open in me. She sprinted across
Wait, why was his mom not at the ceremony? That was weird.
the parking lot and crashed into me and grabbed the lapels and smoothed them down with her hands. I told that boy this was yours. I held her and cried into her shoulder. 1 month and a bluff to get my life back, but I was standing in it again.
Okay, wow.
I was so excited.
Okay, wow. W mom. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. L Drew, L girl, L everybody who just switched up on him, bro. Like, they're all just fake as shiz. They all hear something and they just don't even ask for his side. They just immediately believe Drew. Like, nah, man. I'm glad it was a happy ending, though. I like how these videos, they all have happy endings. So I'm glad they don't end, like, on sad notes, or else I would be really mad. Anyways, though, W his story. Everybody go sub to his story if you're not. Thank you for letting them, or thank them for letting me react to this. They make really good videos. This is really fun to watch. If you guys want me to do another part where we watch her story, let me know. Get this to 10,000 likes, and we will. Yeah, guys. Comment down below what video I should watch next, and comment down below what you thought of these two videos. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, chat. Bye.